foreign corporation, what that means, how offshore corporations are taxed for U.S. people. So I have to preface this by saying I'm not a licensed tax advisor, and I recommend that you do check with a CPA before you try to employ any complicated tax strategies. Make sure you get some good tax advice from a licensed person. I have been in the offshore company formation and banking business for the last 28 years and have developed some expertise. I actually teach seminars to law firms, accountants, and members of the public. And so let's talk about how a foreign corporation is taxed for a U.S. person. Now, if a company is 50% or more owned or controlled by U.S. persons, it's considered a controlled foreign corporation. Okay? Now, that's owned or controlled. Now, here's how the rules work if it is a controlled foreign corporation. Those people who own 10% or more of that corporation need to pay taxes as if they'd made it in their own name. So it just flows right through to them. And there's some additional calculations involved, but this is for simplistic purposes. Okay? So we have a lot of people thinking that they can stash money offshore and not pay taxes on it until they bring it back. And they see that, Google and Apple and other companies getting away with this in Ireland and other places and not having to pay taxes or paying taxes at an extremely reduced rate. And well, that's the reason why it's considered, those people don't own 10% or more of the company, and therefore they're able to get away with some more significant tax benefits of offshore structuring. So remember, U.S. people by and large are taxed on worldwide income. There are certain exceptions for people who live overseas. They can, for a certain period of time, for a year, for example, just a few days shy of a year, and so they can get away with exempting a certain portion of their income, and like $120,000 or so, but that keeps changing every year. But to keep in mind, U.S. people are taxed on their worldwide income. There's no stashing money offshore, not reporting it. There's no stashing it in the company, and there's no ifs and buts. That's the way it is. U.S. people are taxed worldwide income. After all, somebody has to pay for the expensive satellites and aircraft carriers to keep the bad guys away. So that's my brief summary of controlled foreign corporations, how it works, how they're taxed, and again, make sure to get some licensed tax advice. If you have any questions, you can give us a call. Visit offshorecompany.com, and we're glad to help you. Thank you.